Do you feel like the front runner?
Well, we won the popular vote in Iowa. We won the popular vote in New Hampshire. And here's a prediction. We're going to do very well in Nevada. We're going to do very well in South Carolina and in California on Super Tuesday. So we think we have put together the coalition that we need in order to win the Democratic nomination and defeat Donald Trump.
Welcome back. That is the big question hanging over the Democratic presidential primary after last night. Is Bernie Sanders now the bona fide frontrunner? Or does he just sit atop a very fragmented field for now? Of course, he doesn't lead in delegates. Anyway, Sanders did do what frontrunners do last night in New Hampshire. He won the most votes. But his 26% is the smallest for any New Hampshire winner in the modern era. And things could have looked much different if Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar didn't really split the moderate vote. Boy, it's possible without that big Klobuchar debate performance, Buttigieg might have won big last night. Anyway, according to our NBC News exit polls, Sanders' best groups in New Hampshire included voters aged 18 to 29 and voters who identified as very liberal. But those were two of the smaller pieces of the Democratic electorate last night. Very liberal New Hampshire Democrats made up just 21% of last night's voters. Buttigieg and Klobuchar outperformed Sanders among everyone else. But they split the vote. It's the same story by age. The sizable majority of voters last night were aged 45 and up, and they broke for Buttigieg and Klobuchar, again, essentially splitting the vote. Also, the Sanders margin of victory was so small last night that he and Pete Buttigieg earned the same number of pledged delegates from New Hampshire. And remember, delegates, popular vote means nothing at the convention. It's how many delegates you get. And despite their tight finishes in Iowa and New Hampshire, it is Buttigieg who is on top in the overall pledged delegate count, which is the number that matters the most. This is the rules that everybody knew going in. So to borrow a phrase from our decision desk, it's too early to call when it comes to the question of who the frontrunner is right now. There is not one. We'll need to revisit it after the contests in Nevada, South Carolina, and frankly, Super Tuesday. Because the answer may depend on whether the moderate wing of the party unites behind a candidate or if folks like Buttigieg, Klobuchar, Bloomberg, Biden all continue to duke it out and fragment the moderate lane. Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.